Yo, Nation, welcome back to the channel for this, the third part of the ultimate muscle building series, and this is the ultimate pull workout for max muscle. So jumping straight into it, no messing around. First exercise for the rear delts is 2 sets of face pulls. I like to do my face pulls standing with a slight lean back. So I'm really thinking of stretching all the way forward and then pulling all the way through and almost kind of making my thumbs go all the way back. So I'm pointing behind me with my thumbs. This is the best way to start the workout. These are small muscles and we'll get hammered as we go through the workout. I just like to put them at the start, especially if muscle building is the focus. Right, exercise number 2, and it's the dumbbell pullovers. Now, most people think these are for chest, but you can do this variation for back. I like to take it just off the center line, so gravity is already pulling. And if you want to work your lats and really feel a huge stretch on these, you must keep your arms straight. So I like to, as I'm like coming back up, I like to stop just off the center line. I like to come as deep as I can go, as far as my mobility in my shoulders will let me go. I've got quite good mobility in my shoulders, so I can get really low. With these again, 2 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And again, remember, I've spoken about reps so many times. It's nothing to do with the reps. These are just where I'm setting it as, but I will always go more. I will always go to failure on every single set. These are just like benchmarks because it's like with exercise this, if you were going to do say 5 to 8 reps, you might use such a weight that you rip your shoulders. What's the point? This is a lat isolation exercise. Again, I'm just keep building the blood, starting to build the blood through the lats and through the back. And this, as you can see my lat, it is stretching to almost full contraction there. That is a fantastic rep. And these are a really, really forgotten good exercise. Arnold Schwarzenegger loved these for both the chest and back. Dorian Yates talks about these all the time. If you put these into your workout, you'll get a really, really good isolation stretch. Maybe the only other one I think even comes close is the lat prayers, if they're done correctly. Right, exercise 3, moving on to the compounds. So first, the barbell bent over row. 2 sets, 10 to 12 reps. And again, with these, I'm stretching as far as I can go while keeping my back as straight as I can keep it. I'm really focusing on keeping my back nice and straight, pulling all the way up to the lower abs. Again, depending on where you want to hit, I want to hit my mid lats and a bit of rhomboids in this, so I go a bit lower. If I wanted to go really, like if I wanted to do my upper back, I'd be rowing up to my chest. These, you really want to be making sure you're focusing all the way through. Exercise 4, wide lat pull downs. 2 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Again, with these, I'm trying to pull right to the top of my chest, keeping my elbows slightly forward, pressing them almost slightly forward. And I go with that suicide grip, guys. Always go with the suicide grip. Takes your forearms out of it and make sure that your back is the primary mover and your biceps are not taking over this movement. Again, I just want to keep that form. I want to keep that big, big stretch at the top of the exercise. And then as I'm pulling down, I really want to focus on my lats doing the work. I don't want to be like janking it or really pulling like and making it all kind of out of the back. You will know when you've got this exercise right. Your lats should be the only thing on fire. A massive back builder, really good. If you're struggling with pull-ups, if you can't do pull-ups, a great alternate. Right, onto the biceps. First, the bicanuals with exercise 5, and this is the hammer curls. I love doing hammer curls, and I love doing them doubles as well. My focus is keeping my elbows tucked as close to my side as possible. I've got quite big arms, so tucking my biceps right, my elbows right in, there's always a gap, but that is as tight as I can get them. And my focusing with these is a full, I almost kick back almost kind of thing to get that full extension. And as I'm coming up, I really squeeze the bicep of every single thing I've got on every rep. These again, 2 sets, 12 to 15 reps, going to failure again. These are brilliant, brilliant. These pump up your arm from the middle. They're a brilliant exercise and they give you that peak. There's a muscle in the middle. It's not just a tricep and bicep. There's a middle player there called the biceps. And when you want to give your double front pose, if you work this muscle, you'll have a much bigger peak. Great exercise. Take them to failure. Exercise 6, the incline dumbbell curl, the king for me of all bicep exercises. Again, I like to do them together. And I just think with these, this is such a mass builder for your biceps because you're putting them in that position where your arm goes behind your back. So you're pulling even further, the range of motions even further. These 2 sets, 10 to 12 reps. And really, you've just got to rip and tear these. At this point, I'm absolutely dead. A fantastic workout, and it's just on the screen for you now. The full workout. Try it. Try this routine again. It's just an absolute beast. I love these workouts. They take like 45 minutes max, and you're just smashing it. Give it your best shot, guys. Get after it. See you on the next one.